Unbelievable, fellas. The 76ers win 116-115. They get the job done. Now, it came at some cost here. Ben Simmons goes down in this basketball game, and that is clearly the issue in today's game. He had back issues, back problems, and he did not return after the first quarter, and I don't know the extent of it. I didn't hear any news about it yet. Brett Brown did get questioned about it after the game, and we're waiting for the doctors pretty much. I can't imagine it being that serious. I really hope not. But he does leave the game and does not return. My hope and guess is because it's against the Magic, and maybe let's just play cautious with it, and let's not force any issue here. But the Sixers hold on to win this one. J.J. Redick was absolutely outstanding. He crushed it. 31 points, a clutch three-pointer with 17 seconds left after the Orlando Magic end up hitting a Hail Mary 3 desperation shot to give them the lead late, and it was just amazing. I couldn't believe it that went in, and JJ responds big time. Joel Embiid with a double-double. He scores 32 points and has 10 rebounds. He was very successful today as well. He had a nice couple three-pointers as well. Shot the basketball very, very successfully. We should have destroyed this team without a doubt, and my concern here is with Markelle Fultz and the TJ McConnell. You look at the minutes, TJ's rocking 25, Fultz, our number 1 overall pick, 23 minutes, and there were some things I liked. He dove on the ground. He was being energetic. He dove on the ground, kept the ball alive. There were some rebounds he grabbed. He moved the basketball well when he was primary ball handler. He had some nice assists. He ends the day with 7 assists, actually. But my issue is there were some sloppy play as well. It was a little bit of good with some assists and some hustle, but there was some bad as well. Some contested shots he tried to pull up with that were ugly. He had 2 fouls, and both he had 5 fouls total, which when he ended up getting yanked in this game with 5 minutes left, which was a statement to me by Brett Brown that he ends up yanking him. But that's because there were 2 times he fouled a 3-point shot. I mean, that can't happen. You got to control yourself a little bit better than that. And the second one was really garbage. It can't happen. You need to be better than that. So that was a statement by Brett Brown saying, I'm pulling Fultz out here with 5 minutes left with him with 5 fouls because we're going to try and win this basketball game with TJ McConnell. That's a statement from Brett Brown. There was some good today out of Markelle, but there was also some bad. So, I mean, I didn't love it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't love it. Did I think he saw some nice plays and then fed the basketball well around with his teammates? Yeah, there were some really nice assists out there. And I like that he got on the ground and hustled. It's like he listened to Reggie Miller. But at the same time, I thought that there were some ugly. There was definitely some ugly involved. Landry Shamet, he ends up having a slumper of a day. Dario early on in this basketball game was looking smooth, hitting some jumpers. He ends the day with 13 and 9. And he was a little bit quiet later in the game. He ends up hitting a 3 late, but he started out super hot. Robert Covington came out and hit a few threes late in this ball game as well to get this momentum going. I just thought we should have torched this team insanely, but the problem of Ben Simmons not being in there clearly showed, right? I mean, we got to rock and roll with TJ McConnell instead of Ben Simmons. As much as I love TJ and everything that he brings, that's a big-time difference in a basketball club. So what happened late was crazy. I mean, with that three-pointer the Magic hit with the desperation heave to put them on top was insane. Then Dario knocks a couple free throws for 2 points. They end up getting the shot. We end up getting fouled. Joel Embiid hits 1 of 1. We're screaming MVP, MVP. My man hits 1 of 2. Aaron Gordon hits 1 then. 1 of 2 to tie it. Then there's a jump ball involved. Robert Covington loses it. Robert Covington ended up getting torched actually defensively late in this ball game. He's supposed to be our number 1 defender. He got torched pretty easily for them to get a nice bucket there. But we end up holding on. A J.J. Redick 3, 17 seconds left, and he helped this team win this game. He was the answer. He was the veteran guy we paid this offseason to come in and say, I'll help big time. And that's exactly what he did. This team didn't have much going, and J.J. Redick was literally phenomenal, and he was 8 of 13 from 3. 31 points. It was electric. He was just feeling it. He was coming off screens now and it left and right. It was absolutely tremendous, and it was a great performance out of him. We win by 1. It got a little crazy there. We got some injuries. Ben Simmons, that's big-time news. We're going to have to wait to see how that plays out. Markelle Fultz, a little bit of a little bit of good. Maybe the more he gets comfortable, the more he'll do. He had a spinorama, not a spinorama, the ball behind his back. He's making passes like that early in this basketball game. He did move the ball well and saw some plays with his eyes and had vision and made good passes. But I don't like how he's open sometimes with his mid-range jump shots and he's not hitting them. You got to hit him. I love that he's open and has the ability to get open to take these jump shots, but hit him. Hit him. There were a couple contested ones, too, though, that were a little bit ugly as well. So, just 50-50 with me on Fultz today. The thing that bothers me the most is Brett Brown pulling Fultz, making a statement to the team saying, all right, we're going with TJ. We're rocking TJ. And he put up 25 minutes in this game over Fultz, first overall pick, for 23 minutes. But he was making mistakes out there. So, what are you supposed to do? At the end of the day, you got to put yourself in the best position to win a basketball game. You put TJ in, and we won. So I get it. Let me know what you think down below in this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.